Hey everybody, wanted to come on today and share something really awesome and something I find really encouraging, and I hope it encourages you in your faith walk as well. So recently, I just felt my heart to look into how the Church of Jesus lives all over this earth, the places where they're persecuted and even give their lives for the sake of sharing the good news of the gospel. And I've just found it so encouraging and just enlightening to hear of their stories and how people really give everything to make Jesus known across this earth. And one story in particular that's kind of stuck out to me was I was listening to a story about a pastor who has a church, an underground church in China. So, the church in China, like the regulations there are just so strict now, that they've just almost not given people an option to not denounce their faith. So, this church in particular, had gone underground, and the pastor was talking about how they are monitored everywhere they go, through the video recordings, and even picks up what they're saying. So they're just being watched at all times, wherever they are. And the guy interviewing him asked what it was like to be watched in his own home. And I'm sure you guys would probably agree that, if people were watching us in our own home, we would probably really hate that, and it would probably be really hard for us to be accepting of that. But I just love the perspective that he gave on that, and he just looked at it as an opportunity to witness to whoever was watching him on the other end. So he thought it was amazing to be able to be a living witness in his home and show whoever may be watching that there's love. The love of Jesus is in their home as well as on the outside of the walls of his home. And it just really made me think, because it's something that God's been showing me too in my own life, that wherever we go, there are people watching us, and we may be the only walking Word of God, Jesus, the hands and feet of Jesus, that person comes across. And how are we living our lives? Are we being the salt and the light of the earth? I've been noticing more in my life through, over time and consistency, that there have been people in my life that have been drawn to Jesus in me just simply for me living out my faith every day, And I'm not by any means saying I do this perfectly, but, there is something to be said about not giving up and just keep pressing forward and loving Jesus with your whole heart, and just striving to be that love. Share the love of Christ everywhere you go, because you don't ever know when it's going to touch someone's heart in a deep way, and the type of influence that you have on that person, that they may not see that in anybody else around them. And we need to be a witness for Christ. So I just wanted to share that today. Just be aware, people around you, they're watching. They might be looking through the window at you from their lives, but you just never know. There may come a day where their heart just really opens up and they want to know more about what you carry in you, and that's Jesus. So the whole world needs Jesus, and we need to love people the way that he loves us, So I hope this encourages you guys. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.